Hey guys, Senior Thesis Bart back with another review episode. Playing catch up for this week. Let's do season 2, episode 10, Potential Energy of The Flash. That's what it's called, Potential Energy. So, I liked this episode, but I didn't love it. It was an interesting episode to kind of ease us back into what The Flash has been doing. So, for starters, you have Barry he's kind of shacking up or sleeping with Patty, and he's waking up screaming out with nightmares that Zoom's going to take her. And Patty notices this, goes to Iris, and she's like, "What's up with Barry?" And Barry decides, "I'm going to open up and tell her I'm the Flash." Now, to kind of go with that, a lot of Iris is like, "That's a good thing if you're serious." Uh, Wells and Cisco are Cisco kind of teeter tots. Wells is like, "That's not a good thing because if Zoom finds out who you love, he will kill them. That is a certain guarantee." And then he goes into tell Cisco a backstory of how Zoom got his name and how deadly he actually is. So that was interesting. The enemy of the episode was a person named the Turtle who was on Cisco's like unidentified metas list that everyone knew about except for Barry, which was really funny, who steals kinetic energy, and so all the kinetic energy turns back into potential energy, giving us the name of the episode. Now, I really liked his powers, and I would have liked to see him again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen because towards the end, in the stinger of the episode, Wells kills him. Probably to use it to make a kind of vaccine against Zoom's powers, something to counteract it. I think he actually might be using it to speed up his velocity formula to give Flash a boost in his powers. So we'll see where that goes. Now, Patty eventually ends up getting kidnapped by the turtle and they're at a gala. She's at a gala with Barry. Um, and Barry has to turn to the Flash and save her, and then he gets knocked out, and so he has to leave, and Patty's like, "Why'd you just leave me?" Because he hasn't told her yet. Later, she gets kidnapped by the turtle. The Flash saves her. She kind of has a breakdown, and then it's revealed that she's actually going to be moving to, I think, Keystone City or somewhere back in her hometown so she can become a CSI, because that's really what she wanted to do other than being a cop, which is what she chose to do to put her father's killer to justice. And so I thought that was kind of an okay plot twist. I mean, they foreshadowed it a bit in the episode, but I would have loved more foreshadowing throughout the season because it felt sudden because she's leaving the show. I don't know for how long, but she's leaving the show. And this happened right as Barry was about to tell her that he's the Flash, and she's like, we need to put this on blast, and like we need to stop seeing each other." And so I'm like, okay. And I understand what they're doing because they're actually moving Patty out so Barry could probably still realize his feelings for Iris, as Iris is getting a new love interest as well. So I understand why they did that. I just don't think it was done necessarily well. Other than that, there's really not much to say. Jay and Caitlin had a nice scene, and then it's revealed that Jay is dying, and the only way to save him is surprise, get his powers back, which they haven't been doing. But I'm not really a fan of Jay. I don't think he's good. I don't think he's bad. I'm just lukewarm, so I didn't really care for that. But other than that, there wasn't a lot to say this episode. It was just easing us back into what the season will be. So I'll give it a 7.7 out of 10. Flash has definitely done better, but it's probably also done worse, and so who knows? It's been consistent so far. Oh, wait, no, there is one other point. Joe trying to put Wally in the family, so he went around earlier in the episode trying to introduce everyone to Wally, and Wally wasn't feeling it, and it turns out the only reason he came to Central City was to actually drag race 4 pink slips, mind you. It was very Fast and Furious, and or if you did see the awful Fantastic Four reboot, it reminded me very much of the Johnny Storm racing scene. Um, he's doing that to get cars so he can pay for his mom's medical bills. And then at the end of the episode, Joe realizes that he shouldn't try to be the father that Wally never had just off the bat. And he shouldn't be forcing Wally into his family, while Wally should be opening up and giving Joe a chance to. And so they decide to just slow it down and just take it one step at a time. And that I thought was really heartwarming. But that was probably the best plotline of the story to me. So, anyways, 7.7 out of 10. Like, comment, subscribe. I will be doing Arrow, Flash, Legends of Tomorrow, and Agent Carter and the 100 after this. So, Zenith Thesis Bart, signing off.